You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
Hashtag no offense uses strong language and is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised. Hashtag no offense.
So you guys, Chris, you get prepared with like big energy drinks and coffee stuff. We got prepared high school style with candy and soda.
I like
That sounds awesome. What kind of candy was it? You ain't got to say it was Mountain Dew. I already knew that.
I had a root beer and a Baby Ruth.
A root beer.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
What the fuck?
He likes them nuts. He likes nuts and nougat. Isn't that what that shit is? Nougat?
Nugget.
Baby Ruth?
Baby Ruth.
Ruth.
Peanut. Yeah, it's like peanuts, nougat, and
Wait,
chocolate.
that's Baby Ruth? I thought it was Babby. Babby Ruth.
Shut the fuck up. You did not.
What is Babby Ruth?
You did not.
That's a baseball player.
Babby Ruth?
Baby.
Yeah.
Is he related
plays for
to
the
Ocho
Yankees,
Cinco?
27 rings.
I think so.
You know what the fuck it is. Baby
I think
Ruth
he
in the
plays
house.
basketball.
Well, all right, let me intro this so that we can just go with this because this is all stuff that I intend to like use. We are good. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Hashtag No Offense. My name is Chris, joined with my wife, the Duchess.
What up?
We have some special guests tonight. We're joined by the members of the Plunge. A couple of members of the Plunge. We can't get them all on fucking
Yeah, all
StreamYard
74 of
because
us
we're
are
on that,
never open together.
You're never open together.
Yeah, like 74 people, it's hard to get together.
Arcade Fire. We got Riley and Hunter from the Plunge tonight.
It's the hunt.
It is.
Thank you,
Sorry,
Duchess.
it is the hunt. It is the
welcome.
hunt. Fucking
I got you.
See, I go over my lines in my head, what I'm going to say, and I actually said that, but I forgot.
That's why you got to write it down.
It's okay, Big Handsome.
What are you drinking over
Sorry.
there?
No, it's okay.
Another holdover from Joe B. This is Abel Ebenezer Revuelta. It's Mexican style.
It's
What is-
also a terrible pour.
What is a Mexican style beer? Does it have like
It's like a craft Corona. I
Oh,
imagine.
okay.
It's just mud in a can.
Cerveza.
cerveza fresco? Muy, 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 muy.
He's keeping it interesante.
Biblioteca.
I think that's Dos Equis.
I know what it is, dummy.
Oh, well, excuse me.
fucking roasted.
That's all I do.
That's married.
How's your house search, guys?
It was good. We saw one that we liked and went and took a peek tonight because I think the dream of building our own compound is kind of fading.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I got a house now. I got a unit. You guys can come live with me.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Oh, you'd love our kids running around there, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
In his unit, you fucking sick bastard.
Riley's for the kids. Leave them alone.
Riley is for the kids.
Oh, Chris really liked it. I wasn't as thrilled.
So it sounds like you're not getting a house.
Well, I've talked him into so many things that he did not want. I would give him this one.
See, but here's the thing. I know I have that ace up my sleeve, and I don't want to drop it on just anything.
Yeah, like, are you
So I'm
go-
holding it for something
The thing
really
is, you
good.
can't drop it on a house, though, either, because anytime anything goes wrong, she has an ace up her sleeve that goes, well, I didn't want it. So,
It's going to be bad whenever I finally do use it because the last one she did, we moved back to Chicago because she wanted to. And then when everything sucked, I was always, I didn't even want to fucking be here.
well,
And
that was your
that's
first
love.
problem. Chicago.
That's a good.
That's
That's a
where my
good
family
play.
is.
That's a good play.
Or musical, whatever the fuck it's called.
Did you fucking come on here
think
talking
it's a
about musicals,
band.
The Hunt?
Do you not have those down in Florida?
The Hunt is fucking educated, all right? Let's get
Actually,
one thing straight.
It's funny you mentioned that. There were open casting calls this weekend at UF, I believe, in Gainesville for Florida Man the Musical.
I thought it was going to be for Backroom.
For Backroom?
Yeah, it's porn.
Oh, backroom.
That's what it sounded
Backroom
like.
Yeah,
Florida
Backroom
Man couch.
casting cat. Casting. Oh my god,
Couch.
words?
The Casting Cat?
The casting cat.
Casting
Yeah,
cat.
cast
That guy always
pussy.
makes me feel so confident because my dick's bigger than his.
The cat?
No, the casting couch guy.
Riley's dick
Oh.
is not confirmed.
He's like
bigger
ripped
than a
chubby.
cat's.
It's weird. He's got muscles, butt flub, and he's got an average dick. And I'm like, yeah, I could be that.
You look up to that
Yeah,
guy.
I do. I'm like, okay, this is the man for all us averagers out there.
Averagers.
Now tell me his name.
Ron.
Casting couch guy?
Yeah, do you know his name?
No, he has a blurred face, but he brings women into his office building. You know how it goes.
That's fucking staged.
Do you
even
never
act
watch
like-
Backroom
Why are
Casting
you
Couch?
asking us questions? Don't front like you've never seen Backroom Casting Couch before.
I don't seek out specific fucking things, you nerd. I click the fucking page and it's what's there.
In my formative years, I was every trip included a backroom casting couch.
What, you gotta have a warm up and a midsection and then a climax? What the fuck, dude?
You got a fluff video and then you get a main video.
A lot of
those
backroom casting couch videos, they have some beaters in there. They're not always the prettiest girls because they're the casting couch girls. They get tricked into fucking fake porn emails. So there's some beaters in there. So you got
Riley, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. That shit's not real.
Oh no, it's real.
Not with that attitude, damn.
They get tricked. Bitch, that's part of the goddamn gimmick, dude.
Yeah,
so what are you going to tell me next? Fake taxi is fake?
Fake taxi?
I've seen that.
What's fake taxi?
Yes,
It's enough.
gotcha.
It's this really hot redhead bitch that drives around in a taxi and then they fuck in the back seat.
Or they have an old creepy dude who
I've seen that guy too.
Yeah, he's not as good. I like the other one.
I like the girl too.
Wow. I mean, I'm not shocked. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know, it's whatever.
Just watch more porn, man.
Yeah, I guess. I guess before we get too deep, let's pay fucking bills, okay? Absolutely. Can I tell you guys about some fucking diet weed? You guys are vaping there, man. Let's talk about hemp bombs.
We actually came to this conclusion the other day. We realized that there's all this shit going around right now that the dab cartridges are being laced with fentanyl and stuff.
No, it's vitamin D, which is toxic when you smoke it.
Okay, they're the vape. So
the sun?
Yeah, dude, imagine thinking you're stronger than the sun. The sun, bro.
So we realized vape cartridges, they get you a different type of high than just flower. So we realized that's diet weed. CBD is weed zero.
Fucking stop.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
But I've already man, and this is just a testament to where I've been lately mentally. But when you said that it was vitamin D and it was the sun and it was killing those certain people, I automatically thought that they were fucking aliens like Superman and they were allergic to the fucking sun and that just killed them.
Everybody's allergic to the sun.
Shout out the space time cube, dude.
Fucking Saturn time cube. Stay woke.
So tell me about these hemp bombs, Chris.
These hemp bombs are specifically formulated, young Riley, to provide our consumers with a quality CBD product at an affordable price. They contain 99% pure CBD isolate with no THC, hence the unleaded. They are legal in all 50 states.
Whoa.
Many benefits include reduced anxiety, increased sense of relaxation, reduction of aches and pains, and mood enhancement for deeper, more restful sleep.
Yeah, like, ask Dutchie alone. She used to have a cranky little bitch husband, and now she has a happy little sleepy man.
That is true. That's 100% true.
It's facts.
He said the other day, he's like, I used to be very angry. I don't know what happened. I'm like,
You're medicated in many different forms, including oils and e-liquids, gummies and suckers, capsules, syrup, and even products for your pet, though I have not tried the dog biscuits personally.
That is the widest array of products I've heard.
Send us some dog biscuits and $25 to the bin. I know what our next challenge will be.
Blended even?
Send me a CBD enema.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be better off having us eat the biscuits than the blending.
Yeah, probably. I just slathered up my arm with the CBD tattoo care. I'm all nice and greasy and shit.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, heck yeah.
So use code HTNOS at hempbombs.com and save 20% off your entire order. That's HTNOS at hempbombs.com.
Wow, you're really on it tonight.
Oh, what a segue, young man. It's almost like you do this. We are also sponsored by Onnit.com. Onnit is a health and fitness juggernaut with all types of vitamins for your brain and your mind and your body.
Including vitamin D in the correct way.
I don't know that that's true, but they do have Alpha Brain and Shroom Tech and New Mood, Total Gut Health, all kinds of workout gear, basically anything you need to make yourself a better version of yourself.
Can't happen for Riley. He's just an all-around shitty person.
Fact.
Well, if you care to give it a try, visit Onnit.com. That's ONNIT.com/HTNOS and save 10% on your entire order. Onnit.com.
Chris Watsky, you're tatted up.
I am tatted up. Well, not tatted up. I've got the one now.
Chris, you're tatted.
You're tat.
Tat, yeah. You're tat up.
Yes! I still can't do it. My white tongue gets in my way, dude.
Nah, man, you got to channel your inner cat.
Bobby,
it's a Spanish thing to me.
No, Bobby tried to teach me. He was like, listen, it's G, mad L's with a T. Just go, grak.
Try it with it. Try R's instead.
Yeah,
Think
try the R. Try R.
Like you're saying burr, like
Gert.
I have GERD.
I can't do anything.
I have GERD.
I have GERD.
Hey,
Oh,
shout
God.
out Team GERD Squad, baby.
Hey, Chris, how does it feel having a
take-
superior GI tract?
I wouldn't go that far.
He's got a lot of other problems.
I've got my fair share of issues.
He's like, I have LRC. I make them look like little bitches.
What the fuck is LRC? Little red cock?
Fucking roasted.
It's GERD on steroids. That's what I have.
No, you have
no.
diverticulitis.
That's
That's
that shit that Brock Lesnar had. He had to get part of his goddamn colon removed, I think.
Yeah, and you know what that is? Diesel as fuck.
Okay.
So how'd your tattoo go, man?
I enjoyed it. Well, I mean, as much as you can enjoy a lot of needles going in you.
Yeah?
Yeah, for my first one, it wasn't bad.
You have a smelly shoulder, too?
No. You actually, Dutch, you disgusted Riley so bad. He said he wanted to
Sorry.
barf. And I almost did.
I've never been so sickened listening to an audio podcast of you describing your smelly shoulder.
It leaked into my sweater I was wearing that day to work. I was like, I turned around. I was like, whoa, I hope nobody stands behind me.
Well, let me tell you, it wasn't hype because she was like, "Here, smell this," and I started gagging. So I mean, it was legit.
It smelled
But,
like an infection.
It was not
Is
an
it-
infection.
Is it better now? Are you still wrapped up, or
No, it's better now.
She wasn't
I
wrapped
think
up then.
Yeah.
just yeah? She wasn't wrapped up. She was wrapped up in clothes that was was being infused with fucking goop.
We burned those.
No, we didn't.
The sweater, gone.
It's
Gone.
fine.
No, I actually wanted to do a show from the place. I mentioned that when we were talking about her tattoo. Chick was really cool. Shout out to Chloe at Trilogy. She was awesome for my first time. I'm going to go back to her again. She's fucking wicked. We had an awesome 6-hour conversation about all types of shit, dude. She's a comic book head and she's a fucking Marvel movie snob. So she was telling me why she hates the Marvel movies and the original. Oh yeah, she's telling me like this is the original plot and it didn't do this at all and this is why the movies suck. And I'm like, well, I like the movies, but
It's
tell
a
me a
new-
story anyway, Chloe.
It's a new telling of old tales.
That's how I view it.
That's the only thing I would hate getting a tattoo is I hate as like weirdly hypocritical as it is. I hate talking to people, especially strangers.
Like
broke
small
that
talking,
rule.
you mean?
Yeah, I can't stand small talk. Like, I like to go to the barber, say 3 words, and then not say a word again until we exchange money. Like, and I love going to the barber. I love getting my hair cut. Like, it's a great thing. But if they're a chatty person, it's hell. It's just, I hate it.
Now, do you go to a male barber?
Yeah, I go to a barber shop.
Okay. That might have something to do with it, dude.
Dude, I got.
Do you not like talking to men?
I don't like
No,
talking
I
to
just
anybody.
in general, I don't like talking to people. Like,
'Cause
I don't
I'm
want.
ki-
No
I'll tell you
small
what.
talk matters, and that's where I'm like, yeah. Like,
Chris, we have enough friends. We don't need to get to know anybody else.
I'm good.
Like,
This is
I got
true.
enough. I'm set.
I see your point. But like, I'm kind of a weirdo. Like when I go to the doctor or the dentist or get my hair cut when I had haircut, shout out to baldness, or a chiropractor or anything. Like anytime anyone's
How
going to
many
be like
different
doing
places are you
stuff to me.
going?
He's
I go to a
old,
lot of
motherfucker.
shit, dude. I'm almost 40, man. Like I'm broke. I'm broken down. Okay. But when any of that shit happens, I don't go to men. I only have female everything. I'm all female everything.
Dutchy, thoughts?
He's the divine feminist.
She sets up all my shit. She finds out these female practitioners or whatever the fuck you'd want
I
to call
think
them.
it's normal to not want a dude touch your dick.
It's
if
no, it's
you're a
not even
straight
that.
guy.
It's not even that. I mean, if I had to go to a dude, I would. It's just I prefer the fucking ladies.
dainty
What a Florida
hands.
conversation this is.
Well, I mean, you know, that's where we
I
are.
don't like no dudes touching my dingle dong, all right?
No, or fucking tattooing or anything. Crack my neck, whatever the
I
fucking
think
process
he's afraid
is.
he might get like a half chub or something while the dude's touching him. And
Hey,
then
it's
he'd freak
2019,
out.
man.
He
If I
goes
get a
full
fucking
chub.
hard dick, I get a hard dick. You know, it is what it is.
I don't know if that's a 2019 thing. I think this goes back to the age thing. You just
Is that what it is?
Yeah, hole's a hole's a hole.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, hey, you're getting fucking old, so if it's hard, you might as well feel good about it.
Yeah,
Because
man,
it's
don't
getting fucking
fucking-
hard.
Hey, you said it, not us.
Yeah, don't waste that Cialis. I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Shout out Jason Alme. You know, sometimes you need some help.
Sometimes.
Sexual steroids, man. That's a thing.
Guys, I think we would be remiss if we did not address the Podcoin elephant in the room.
Rest in peace. That's going in our show notes. What about you?
You know what? I struck it from the record. I deleted every post I've ever made about Podcoin since I've been with Podcoin.
Did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
I deleted it from my record. Podcoin never existed.
So we kind of cheated the system and just threw a little thing in our weekly plunge picks thing. So we don't have that problem up until for like the past 3 months. But I can't hate on it either. Like Podcoin helped us out. We got to experience a worldwide audience with it. We got to get, thousands of downloads more than we ever would have before. Like I'm still very appreciative. I sent Podcoin Dave a nice thank you email. So
yeah, I'm not mad at it. Well, I mean, I'm the dad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. Well, all good things must come to an end, and that's just how it works sometimes.
Or they don't, one way or the other.
Fair.
But no, I'm with you. A lot of people that weren't using it, are relishing in the demise of Podcoin. Like, you guys, we told you from the start. You should have known better.
Yeah, but
I'm
they
with
just
you,
didn't
dude.
fucking use it right.
Like,
Well, that's or at all.
Or at all, yeah.
like some of our more active fans that we have on, it's mostly Instagram for that matter, come from Podcoin. They hit us up. They're like, guys, we love your show. I'll because anyone who hits us up, like, oh, where'd you find us?
Right.
And 9 times out of 10 in the past 6 months, it's been Podcoin.
Yeah,
The other half is I blow dudes in local bars.
It's Hunter's back page.
Hunter
.org.
is white pages, yeah.
That's the new Podcoin.
But no, like I don't know. It sucks it's over, but I think it gives us a new reason to look for ways to grow our show. This was a great way to grow our show. I think we found a solid chunk of new listeners, and now we got to find more ways to find new listeners going forward. But it's a way to motivate again. I found myself getting complacent. Like
No, absolutely. And I mean, that's what I was telling John. As John and Randy were talking about it on John's live stream the other night, and I was like, dude, if half of the people that we got from Podcoin follow us to a new player, then it was worth it.
Right.
dude, if 1% of the people listening to us on Podcoin got us over, that's already more than we had before. Like
I'm in the same boat as you, though. I had DMs saying, hey, Podcoin's shutting down. What would you recommend I listen to on you now? Or listen to you guys with now? Which, I mean, is kind of a stupid fucking question.
Which is funny, though,
there's 4,000 fucking apps.
You also give them most of the time,
That's
too.
what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Follow us on everywhere. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
It's
Fucking
funny
take
because
your
the
pick.
first thing I ask
Yeah,
is, are you on
website.
Apple? And they've all said yes. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing on Podcoin in the first place?
Trying to save the whales, dude.
It's like, I donated 8 bags of rice.
And I ain't even talking about Hunter's Tinder dates.
I was going to say, don't fucking... Hey, Chris.
Don't get me started.
Yes.
Chris,
Yes.
I am no longer a lonely boy. You see my left arm going off screen?
What?
I'm holding hands with a whammon.
Shut up. Are you serious?
100%.
Oh, my God. Is that a disembodied arm you have there?
It's
It
Halloween
might be.
season, baby.
Did you drug some poor tavern girl? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, she got Bill Cosby.
Shout out to Bill.
Where do we go from that?
Guys,
Live-
we go
live
to
Notre Dame?
we go to a live quick update from the Notre Dame Georgia game. We just scored. It is 7-0 Notre
Yeah,
Dame.
fuck you, Jason Alme. Yes!
Yeah. So rip Podcoin. If you are getting this on Podcoin and you're hearing this one last time, it shuts down Tuesday. So I mean, you'd have to be one of the diehards anyway.
Yeah, I'm submitting every night until shutdown day. Cause
You and I have been in the top 3 for the last like fucking day and a half.
am I
dude.
still there?
Yeah.
I deleted it. I have no idea.
I don't think he's changing it anymore. I think we're just stuck at the top now.
Keep the app. You should
who's
re-download.
one? Am I one?
No, you're 2 and I'm 4.
Sick. All right.
You should re-download the app, and then you could probably sell the phone for like $10,000. Because you'll still have the app.
No, it wasn't.
Thank God for that silence, so I'll have a spot to put the crickets.
Yeah, this isn't Flappy Bird, you motherfucker.
You guys, what I was saying, and I got sidetracked. If you're hearing this and you're on Podcoin, follow us somewhere else. Look for The Plunge, look for HTNOS, and look for The Whole Inner Circle on whatever podcast app you land on. But shout out to Dave. You tried something, it didn't work out, whatever.
Appreciate the time and the effort
Yeah,
you put
like
in
that's
for
the
us.
thing. Where I don't know where he was making this money from to give it out.
Well, you know what?
Because I never once saw an ad on there.
Well, another thing that that John was saying on his show is word on the street. He didn't say where, but he said word on the street was that they were developing Podcoin to sell to Spotify, and then Spotify backed out.
Damn.
So that was kind of where they pulled the plug, I guess. Which I thought was dope because I love Spotify. I want Spotify to take
wild.
off, man.
I do too.
For podcasting, I mean.
It's
Like,
good. It
that's what-
actually lets me use my album art for specific episodes. That's all I care about.
It's also
Podcoin did
starting.
too.
Yeah,
Starting to incorporate like the podcast like tab in your
It has
phone.
its own
Like
tab
I have
for
a
music
couple
and
that I
the
have
next
saved in
one's
there.
Yeah. So, yeah, like
That's
I'm,
good because that's the worst platform to search for shit on, too.
That's a
when
huge
I tell
fact.
people we're on Spotify, they can never find us. I have to like go to show them on my phone that we're actually on there, but I have a hard time finding us.
You know what the problem is?
I looked into yours before. It's you have to look up Whatski for some reason and not.
No. Well, that works, but I'll tell you what the problem is. When you make a hashtag, you don't space out the words, correct?
No.
So don't space hashtag no offense. It's all one word.
Yeah.
And
If
most
you-
people put hashtag no space offense.
If you look up HTNOS too, it just brings it because that's in the
HTNOS
show
will work.
notes. Yeah. You just have to play around with what you search.
But yeah, Whatski does too. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean,
Whatski brings you guys up.
I didn't know that. I knew HTNOS worked, but I didn't know that Whatski worked.
that was why I proposed the other day that we all just put our secondary thing as Inner Circle, because then if you search Inner Circle, it'll list us all.
That's not a bad
Yeah,
plan.
I think I'm gonna start doing that going forward. Is list the it's not the host, it's the artist. The
artist,
I'm
yes.
gonna list as Inner Circle Podcast Network. Because if you look, all most of the networks, like I'll use Barstool as an example. All their networks, their artist is Barstool Sports. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
So-
and that's kind of the idea I was going for.
yeah.
Guys, are you ready to talk about some news from our neck of the woods?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be ready, but I mean, we could take a shot.
Well, you didn't comb your hair tonight, so I think you're going to fit in.
I don't comb my hair any nights, and that's where you went wrong.
Woo, doggy. Hey, Beatrice. Yeah? Get your ass in here. These no-offense boys about to do Welcome to Florida again.
Let me grab the natty.
Oh, shit, and I thought my family was fucked up.
All right, boys. This week's Florida stories are sponsored by Ohfishl Clothing. Check out ohfishl.com, OHFISHL, and use code HTNOS to save 25% on your order of beautiful t-shirts, hats, and jewelry. Ohfishl Clothing. What, Dutch?
Live by your own rules?
That's what's up.
All right. Got it that time.
Hell
Birthed.
Birthed
Hell,
in hip-hop.
Yeah.
yeah. Hip-hop.
Birthed.
So, first story I got for you is in Fernandina Beach. I don't know where that is.
Fernandia?
I think I spelled it
He's
like
dyslexic.
Yeah.
Hey, man, words are hard.
Florida couple had sex in the back of a police car when they got arrested.
Fuck yeah. Sometimes you gotta get that nut off.
So I have a Nassau County Sheriff's Office deputy saw Megan Mondanararo, 35,
She fucks.
Aaron Seth
Obvi.
Thomas, 31, riding bikes without lights around 11:30, which
That's
is
an offense to be arrested.
yeah, that's
Bro,
kind of a bizarre.
This guy got arrested for riding his bike at night and ended up with a backseat nut. What a fucking wild ride this guy went on.
Absolute
These two bitches in
legend.
their 30s, dude. These two bitches in their 30s are riding bikes at 11:30 without lights and got arrested.
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm not
Nothing.
giving him anything for that.
Damn.
What happened?
He made a shit joke. Move along.
Both riders cut into the middle of the road where they were nearly hit by a car, which led the deputy to conduct a traffic stop. In the report, the deputy said he detected a strong odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from both of them. He also noted that they both had bloodshot and watery eyes and were slurring their words. Is it a DUI to ride a bike drunk?
Yes.
No, it doesn't have
Yeah.
a motor.
It is. No, it still is.
They answer at the same time with different things, and they're both 100% confident.
You can
I
get a
fucking
DUI
dig it,
with
dude.
a
I'm here for
horse.
it.
You can get a DUI riding a horse.
Maybe you can, bitch. Where are you going to produce a horse?
The fucking stables of Maine, brother.
I'd say
The stables of Maine.
Hunter lives like 4 minutes from a farm with horses.
We are in the stables of Maine, my lady.
Dude, I have access to horse within 15 minutes of driving from
You
my
had
apartment.
access to horse?
They
Is that
don't-
the
horse.
plural of
They don't call us
it's
the
just
number
one.
one horse equestrian podcast north of the Bates-Dixon line for no reason, all right? We're horse
Oh,
everything.
you know what?
know where that
I
is.
stand corrected.
I keep tabs on all the horses near me.
I bet you do.
Mr. Hand.
Wait, you guys ever hear of a barn job?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what it
Yeah,
is?
I mean, I can
Let's
kind of put
hear
two
it.
and two together.
No, let's hear it. What's your guess?
either you're jerking off a horse or you're getting jerked off in a barn with a horse.
That's not
Like
the
the horse
worst.
is watching?
That was better
Like
than
the horse
my
is
guess.
watching?
Yeah.
You think the horse is getting fucking chubby just watching? Do you think horses get excited watching people fuck?
Yeah, I feel like horses have similar
Libido.
turn-ons to us.
Sex drive. Libido.
Yeah.
That's spoken like a man who counts little blue pills for a living.
Dude, you got to try the product to know the effects. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. I think that might be all you need to say.
Yeah, I don't steal controls. All I
Hunter,
steal is
educate
fucking
these
dick
people.
steroids.
It says things got strange after the...
I want to know what a barn job is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck, did we not cover that? I thought you nailed
I
it.
Chris,
No.
you didn't even take a guess.
Yeah, Chris, what do you think?
I was
Play
going to say
along.
fucking in the hay.
Okay. Both wrong.
Son-in-law.
What?
You got this?
I got this.
Okay.
It's when you put applesauce in your dick and then a girl sucks it off.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's really not so bad.
Chris is
That
like,
actually
that's a
sounds
tame
delightful.
Tuesday
No, wait,
night.
no. Not a girl sucks it off. A horse with no teeth sucks it
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, my bad.
Well, see, now that changes things. God damn it, the hunt. It says things got strange after they were both arrested on DUI charges and placed in the back of the deputy's patrol car. Quote, while I was outside my vehicle, Megan and Aaron took their clothes off and started to have sex.
Yes!
The arresting deputy wrote in his report. When I opened the door to stop them, Aaron was naked and Megan had her pants down where her
It'd be funny
vaginal
if she
area was visible.
Squirted all over him.
He's like,
She's like bent over, like giving him a blowjob, and she just squirts out the back, like all over him as he.
I don't think that's how it works.
So you said that I talked about my fantasies. What's going on? What's going on down there? Down in Florida.
People are fucking in police
Yeah, I
cars.
guess, I
I
figure
guess
we're
so.
going
Never
to-
mind.
We're going to jail, so I'm,
What was she
Let's get it
arrested
on.
for?
they were
DUI,
both arrested
brother.
for DUI. Yeah.
Okay, him with a bike with no lights, her with an actual vehicle.
No, they were both riding
They were
bikes
both riding
together.
bikes together.
Like couple little kids. Couple little kids, dude. Bike gang.
It's like Stranger
Wait,
Things,
so does
Florida
that mean-
edition.
Does that mean if you gave your son a shot and then he went and rode his bike around, he could get a DUI at like 8 years old?
No, you get arrested for
Yeah, and then I
neglecting
would
your
get
child.
Yeah, that's contributing to the delinquency of a minor, sir.
Do they take his license? Like, what do they take from an 8-year-old?
They take him.
They take his school ID.
They take him, motherfucker.
It's like, oh man, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna lose your license? No, I'm just gonna lose myself, man.
Well, it says Aaron had his pants down, but when they
He
opened
had to.
when they opened the door, he took off running. So I don't. They had to have been around his ankles. That must have been a
floppy
sight.
dicks.
So he must have came.
there's
He's
nothing
like, all right,
floppy
my
about
balls
that
are empty.
dick.
I'm a little bit lighter. I think I can make it. Maybe that's why they were fucking. He's like, if I get some stuff out of me, my cargo will be lessened, and I can make a run for it.
His balls were lighter, so he gained 5 miles an hour to run.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
What does?
+3
That
speed.
description.
Oh, this is the weirdest part to me. It says after he was removed from the patrol car, he managed to get away from another deputy at the scene before he was apprehended behind a Cold Stone Creamery. He was taken to the hospital for treatment before being sent to the Nassau County Detention Center. What the fuck was he taken to the hospital for?
I don't know.
He
All I know
broke
is
his
this is-
dick.
This is a man who knows what he wants. They were having a kinky night.
Dick
They
and
knew-
ice cream?
They knew what they were doing. He was like, all right, I'm out of here. Time for some fucking.
He wanted a fucking igloo job.
It's like time for some rocky road, baby.
What's an igloo job? Because that sounds like something the Plunge does to each other.
Just ice cream.
Oh, I was gonna
Sorry.
say you stick your dick in a snow cone and then you put your warm mouth on it.
I like that better. We're changing it.
Changing it. Keeping with the same theme, the next one we're in Wesley Chapel, where a Florida man is accused of exposing himself several times.
As Florida men do.
Yeah, this is kind of pedestrian. It was a slow week, but it is what
It was
it
a
is.
slow week.
Robert DiGiacomo was arrested Thursday in Wesley Chapel after deputies say women spotted him exposing himself and masturbating at different stores in the area.
Guy went full Antonio Brown on it.
He went full Louis C.K.
It didn't say he farted on
He
anybody.
didn't ask first either.
The 69-year-old was arrested on a warrant for indecent exposure that he had been issued by the state attorney's office for prior incidents.
How's this dude even getting up?
We just talked about it.
See, Alice?
Blue pills.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
got it. Not my bad.
According to Pasco County deputies, Target employees saw DiGiacomo driving through the parking lot Thursday afternoon. I guess they recognized him, so they called the cops because he had that warrant out for him. Responding deputies found him in the parking lot of Sam's Club. When I'm not going to stop saying
DiGiacomo.
DiGiacomo, yes. When he was asked about the incidents, deputies say he told them, quote, "I'm just an asshole. What can I say?"
I just like to whip my dick out.
Holy
Did I ever
shit.
tell you the story that when me and my friend, we were like in high school, we were rollerblading down the beach or whatever, and we pulled up on this car.
This is
and
so 80s.
I know, we were rollerblading.
Fucking 90s, dude. Come on.
And we came up on this car. We looked in the window, and this guy was jerking off in the car, but
Why
he
are
had
you
a
just
cast
rolling up the
on.
cars looking in the windows for?
Cast job.
We thought
How
somebody
about
was
you mind
dead
your own
there.
fucking business, Chris?
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm telling her mind her own fucking business. Just go rollerblading. What are you looking at windows for?
I thought
You
he
robbing?
was dead.
Does
and then
you hockey skates like 6 in a row, or are you the 4 corners
It's
later?
4 in a row. What kind
No,
of roller
it's the
blades do
hockey
you
skates.
have?
Okay, no, see, she knows what's up. Yeah.
You got that one extra one on the extra long one on the back with the stopper.
Yeah, I know it's
No,
that.
the first thing you do is take that thing off, you nerd.
No.
Yeah, you want to replace it with like a sparkler so that you look fly as fuck when you want to slow down.
Woo! I'll remember that for next time.
You watch your fucking mouth, okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
Where are we at?
DiGiacomo.
No, he's done.
Okay.
He said he was an asshole, and that's why he's pulling his dick out, so they took him in on
He
that.
finished.
dick
He's
out.
good now.
You fuck, you beat me to it.
He beat you to it.
Oh,
God, you guys
fuck, that was a good one.
You guys are full of dad jokes tonight. What the fuck was that?
He hit the whoa.
No,
I know, but then he
woe
did
is
like
this one.
this weird hand.
Oh, that's the
motion.
Millie Rock. No, that was a dab.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you deserve that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I deserve that? He says.
Come on now.
Marathon. A Florida Keys man landed in jail after police said he made vulgar calls to 911.
Come save me, motherfucker. Like, what kind of vulgar calls could you make to 911?
Robert Nathan Selwyn, 44.
What's
of
up,
Marathon.
you pussies? There's someone with a gun in my house. Get your fucking ass over here and kill that motherfucker.
No, I picture
sounds
him
Florida.
thinking it was like a sex line, but he called the wrong number. Like he just forgot a few digits.
Shout out Deliciously Sinful Cara.
Appearing next week on #NoFinShow.
Yes.
This guy, Robert Nathan Selwyn, was arrested Wednesday on charge of misuse of 911 and remains in the Marathon County Jail without bond. The details of his 4 911 calls were not included in news release
4?
because they are, quote, too offensive.
Hashtag no offense.
All right, this guy, how old is
That's
this man?
what I'm saying. He was 44.
All right, and he's from Florida.
No, he's
He
from
was in,
Tennessee.
He was in the Keys.
Oh, that guy uses the N-word often.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, I saw his mugshot, and he looks like it, if I'm stereotyping.
Is he
Okay.
missing all but his molars? Is that
Yeah,
the...
what type of meth is he on?
He'll give you a barn job.
he could substitute for the horse since he has gums. Yeah.
Yay.
It says here, Selwyn can be heard on the recording stating vulgar things too graphic to repeat about our deputies who were attempting to arrest him. The arrest report lists Selwyn's lewd comments, and the police aren't exaggerating. He at one point calls deputies bitches, a bunch of little bitches. The report
close.
states.
I said pussies, he uses lil bitches. I feel like we're in the same ballpark.
This could be you. It says Selwyn is no stranger to the sheriff's office, and deputies called him an alcoholic in their report. They also said that he, quote, will drink most of the day and then call the sheriff's office to help him get out of any situations he gets in.
Gosh.
You bunch of little bitches, come get me.
He's well known to law enforcement for his frequent alcohol-related encounters with deputies. It sounds like he's using the cops for Uber or something.
This man's living in 2045.
He's ahead of his time.
Come pick me up and give me somewhere to sleep.
I used to do that in college. We had the campus PD would drive around until like 4 a.m. And I would always just I would act like I'm not quite okay. They'd be like, I'll drive you back to your place.
I tried that once, and they told me to wait for Safe Ride.
No, you see what you need is
What is Safe Ride?
The same thing, but people, like students, get paid
You just
for
need
it.
a girl who's blackout drunk, and you're like, yeah, we just want to get her home safely. They're like, all right, hop on in.
Little do they know you're the reason she's blackout drunk and you're about to go fucking Jameis Winston next year.
Fucking eating W's all day, baby.
Oh, shit. Shout out to college.
That we've never
Shout out
been
Asher
to.
Roth.
I went to fucking JUCO.
Damn, you just didn't make the NFL?
No. Last one I got for you. We're in Melbourne, where a Florida man spray paints a slur in the bar bathroom.
Okay.
That's where they belong.
Florida police say they witnessed
Florida men
Paul
are slurs.
Scott, 24, walk into a men's restroom at Mugg's Pub on Sunday night with his backpack. When he left, there was wet pink paint on the wall that read, quote, slur.
That's it?
Wait,
So he took
word?
his paint. Yes.
Okay.
I think this was probably a dare of some sort, and they were like, go paint a racial slur in the bathroom, and he just put slur.
That's like an IQ 3000
Yeah,
move right there.
that guy's ahead of us in whatever game of life he's playing.
He's in 2046, like just a year ahead of the guy who's using 911 for Uber.
It says that when he came out the bathroom, they questioned him about it, and he denied that he did it. But he was wearing a backpack, and they could hear the sound of the aluminum spray paint cans jingling as he walked.
I think Florida Man is evolving. They're getting
The smarter
Again,
they
like the
get,
Pokemon.
they're getting more tactical. Like
the
they might
smarter
be in
they
their
get, the
second-
weirder the shit that happens.
They might be in their second evolution. Like the Florida Man's a Pokemon. We don't know what full-fledged fucking
like they're
What was the first evolution?
fucking dumbass methed out. Like,
yeah,
and now
fucking
they're-
bath salts, man.
Yeah.
They stopped eating faces and
Started
writing
spray painting
slurs.
the word slur.
and using please for Uber.
hey man, yeah, that I didn't even realize all this shit. Maybe because I'm fucking dumb myself. Like you guys are seeing through the code.
Well, you're still in the first stage.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're on that
evolved.
second evolution right now.
Why don't you guys come down here, man? You guys should come down and move
My
down here and
family's
spend
down
some
there
time
right
here.
now.
We would thrive as Florida men.
I think you probably could clean up, man.
We'd be Tampa men. Stop.
Even better. I like it.
What if the next evolution is they become more specific, like Tallahassee man,
Ooh, those aren't good.
Jacksonville
Chris,
man?
I have a question about General Florida. I heard there's
Is that a man? Is that the guy who leads the Florida Army?
Florida Army.
When we storm the borders of Georgia, we will be
General.
led by General Florida.
General Florida man.
We have general insurance.
That's what Bobby got.
Of course he does. I heard there's a feud between the East and West Coast because my friend lives in Miami now. She's like, and I was like, oh, I got some friends in Tampa. She's like, oh, the West Coasters. And I was like, wait, what?
Whoa, that's a thing?
I guess so.
Maybe from the aggressive East Coasters? I don't know. We're just living, man. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, noted. I was curious if this was like a common thing that the East Coast and West Coast feud.
Maybe they're mad because they get hit by more hurricanes than us.
Maybe that's it. They're salty because
because they dumb. They need to move.
they got
more.
fucking Mother Nature to contend with.
Did you see that meme today that had like all the storms in the ocean and the Gulf, and it was all like Spanish names, and then there's one out in the Gulf named Jerry. So it's like, so it's like all these Spanish names, and then it's like here comes the son-in-law Jerry, like hanging out in the back. It's hilarious.
Florida's keeping the horses in the back.
That's how we do. Damn, 7-7.
So,
Fucking
Almy.
fucking Almy. And they're fighting too. Why are you picking fights with fucking Catholics, man? Get off him.
They'll rape you. Careful.
For real. That was speaking of memes, that was my favorite meme of the day. America's storming Area 51, so the Europeans have to storm the Vatican because we'll take the aliens. They need to get the predators.
Oh shit, that was good.
I like it.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, hit the Millie Rock.
I don't know what that is.
Just 2 circles and then move it across
And then
your body.
throw it.
You're gonna don't.
Yeah! That was clean.
Yeah. Now I want to see
clean
you.
and in between, and I'm Gene.
Now hit the whoa. Just
Don't knock your cup over.
nope.
All right, fuck it.
We're teaching, educating the...
Educate the olds.
Yeah.
You could say it, dude. I'm comfortable in my fucking skin, dude.
Middle-aged skin.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. You could say it.
yeah, and your skin's looking good with that new fucking tattoo.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You like it? I like how it
Ooh,
came out.
dude, stop! Actually no, keep going. I don't want to waste one of them blue pills.
Let's take a fucking break.
Happy messages. We'll be right back.
Bobby, how would you describe our podcast?
Pretty much two sexy motherfuckers doing cool shit on the internet.
By cool shit, do you mean telling dick jokes and yelling about sports? So,
Yo, and there's WNBA stars that look kind of good, though.
why are you licking your lips like that?
That
doesn't matter,
see,
though.
I'm trying to listen.
I
This
just
is
want to
why.
know. What?
I got a question.
What?
They shoot the three?
So-
or is it like just fundamentals? I could watch your nephew do it, or your nephew can dunk, though, huh?
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, dude. I can see a bunch of fucking short white dudes over at the YMCA play fucking fundamental basketball. All right? Yeah, they shoot the fucking J and they drive the lane and dunk it, or what?
You know what? Nah, man. We yell about all types of shit, bro. I'm not sticking nothing in your butthole.
Not one finger in the
Not
booty?
Sticking nothing's a double negative. So you're ratting on yourself.
What are you sticking? You know who's ratting on you?
Who?
Yourself.
God damn, self. I drink mad
Never,
milk.
not once.
I
You
drink
never
mad
drove
milk.
the bus.
Never drove the bus, not one. Okay, you know what? You know what? I tried.
Hashtag SamPC?
You already know, man. Go to simmonsandmore.com. Go check out all our content. Go check all our episodes out, man. Like us, rate us, grab your best friend's phone, put us on his phone, get your grandmother's phone, put us on her phone, then get your baby sister's phone and her baby daddy's phone and put us on their phone. Holla at us, man. Hashtag SamPC.
Simmons and Moore podcast, absolutely everywhere that you can hear this podcast that you're listening to right now. You can find us. Hashtag SamPC.
Yep.
Follow Simmons and Moore podcast on Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram,
LiveJournal, Grindr. We're everywhere.
Everywhere you want to be.
Also go to sampc.bigcartel and buy some motherfucking t-shirts.
Yeah, man. Merch on Deckington. So go cop that for us, brother, please.
Hashtag SamPC.
You already know. Peace.
Hey everybody, I'm Mikey T.
And I'm Paranormal Fuckboy.
And this is One Armed Ninja.
And we are failing Hollywood. You are listening to the Hashtag No Offense Show.
I thought it was HTNOS.
Is that some sort of ointment?
No, it's the same show. Hashtag H... Whatever. Listen to Hashtag No Offense.
You're pointing to a goddamn pound sign.
Yeah.
HTNOS isn't about Japanese custom cars?
No.
It sounds like some sort of rapper from the South.
On the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
Chris, your tattoo is the most extreme version of getting your wife's name tattooed on you because it's your show with her, and it's
more important than me.
Is the show the most important part of the family?
Yes.
Well, when the show is happening and I scream at my children, you at least establish the pecking order as far as that's concerned.
It's the baby. I got you.
See, let me tell you what. I don't know if I've actually told you this, but like I didn't design this. I didn't plan it. Like it wasn't supposed to say HTNOS on it.
Oh, I
like,
thought you were talking about the family. Go on.
Well, that
Those
too.
were accidents too.
Yeah, that too. No, they were surprises.
Nah.
Surprises.
Don't you like? Nah, they were accidents.
They're gifts from God.
The second one definitely was an oops.
When I got
he had
there,
a pent up jizz in his balls for like 6 months because.
well, yeah, when she fucking forced me to move back to Chicago, we had to stay with her mother-in-law. So I mean, I wasn't getting the booty.
You weren't laying pipe even though the mom was there? Come on now.
Dude, isn't Chicago like the city of pipe? Isn't that like their thing?
Yeah, that's what's on our license plates in Illinois.
The city of pipe.
The city of pipe, yeah. No, but when I got there, I saw this, and I saw that she had incorporated HTNOS in it and everything, and I had a gut check moment where I didn't know if I wanted to do it. Not the whole tattoo, but I'm just like, I don't know if I'm feeling the words, maybe we take the letters off. And this one over here, she goes, well, I mean, I don't have any plans to stop, and I'm in, so are you in? And I'm like, fuck, that kind of just gave me a little bit of like a fucking boner, man. Like, yeah, you're all in, I'm all in. Fuck it, let's do this shit.
This is like the Matrix, but the blue pill means something else.
And if it ever goes south, you can create a hit podcast.
What the fuck do you mean? They can't go more south than Florida.
Wait me out. If this whole thing goes
Go
south,
to Miami.
you can create a hit podcast that's a sequel to Married as Fuck called Divorced as Fuck, and it'll be awesome.
We'd still be friends.
We'd still do it together.
Exactly. Hey,
it would just have a lot more yelling than
you
it
go
does
on.
right now.
You go on a date last weekend? Oh yeah. You were supposed to watch Logan that weekend. What the fuck happened?
I was getting my dick wet.
You were getting a dick wet.
We talked about this.
It's true.
What
Sorry.
are you doing?
Turning the AC down. I'm fucking
It's at
sweating.
72.
Fucking,
your
I know,
phone?
it needs to be a fucking high
70.
high tech over
Holy
here.
shit, dude.
Jesus.
We're in the fucking.
Yeah, we're
heat.
adults, Riley. We're adults.
Does your house have that?
No, my house has an old ass gas heater in the middle of like the living room, and I showed.
He's got a light with a really long match.
He has to open his oven when it's on to disperse heat through his house.
That's not a lie. His new house. Is that?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking
No,
it was
the
his
one you looked at that you didn't get.
Oh yeah, no, I looked at one, and there was this old woman at our showing, and she's like 90 years old and batshit crazy. And we're like, okay, what type of heat is it? She's like, oh, there's no heat. We're like, what?
What?
Yeah, we're like, excuse the fuck me?
I wear a blanket.
You guys have winter. That's a necessity.
Yeah, and we're like, well, what do you use to heat? She's like, the landlord gave me this space heater that's just chilling in her living room. She's like,
oh my goodness.
She's like, in the winter, I just turn the oven on high and open my bedroom door. I was like, whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking shit and explode.
Yeah. I was like,
holy shit.
I was like, the realtor was like, do you want to see the third unit? And I was like, no fucking chance. Let's get out of here.
Did Chris tell you that I had a dream about you?
Oh boy, this is like the third
I
one
would
this
like
week.
to hear it.
Listen, dude, and this is all tying together with the research we've been doing lately because like we're connecting now. We're talking about dreams and shit, so like we're linking up, we're syncing up in the fucking simulation and shit. Now she's dreaming about you too.
Simulation.
Oh, Hunter, you fucking wait, dog. We're cracking this code. It's getting live 2 weeks from today. It's getting fucking live.
So I asked for a picture of your house, and you sent me a picture.
Yes.
Of the house, of the front of the house. So I had a dream that Chris and I came to your house and we walked in the door and it was dark. And Hunter was actually asleep on the couch.
That makes sense. That's very likely.
That's going to happen.
Yep.
But I walked in and your thermostat was set to 32 degrees.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit all the way.
So my house.
It was cold. It was cold.
It's like I like my AC really good. Okay, you guys have an AC unit in this house? They're like, oh, it doesn't work that well. Done. I'm out of here.
His house was the actual ice den.
Right? I didn't even consider that.
No. Oh, excuse me.
Was that it?
The
Did
upgrade
anything
to the
happen?
igloo.
No, I just walked in. It was all dark, and then I turned on a light, and I'm like, why do you keep your AC at 32 degrees? And I'm like, how many BTUs do you have? And then I woke up.
It's just some specific questions.
Yeah, what's a BTU? I don't know these type of things.
It's a British thermal unit, dog.
Actually,
that explains nothing to me.
Wait, excuse?
Each
What?
air conditioner is like has different kinds of tons in it. So it's,
Hold on. Hunter's flabbergasted.
Okay.
A fucking BTU?
Yeah.
That's how what air
What-
conditioners
Okay, yeah.
are
Like, oh yeah, I
measured
got
by.
100 BTU.
What's the
air
conversion?
conditioner. Yeah.
What's
I
Let's
don't
hear that
know.
in American. Is that like too damn it's cold in here?
I guess the bigger the house, the more BTUs you need. So,
British.
Fucking Brits.
and I just know this because we had to put a new AC in the townhouse a couple of years ago. So I learned some things.
Well, it's fine because I told my dad, I was like, well, I'm going to be calling you quite a lot in the next 2 years or so. Like,
Did he say what else is new?
well, I'm
It's like, bitch, you live here.
well, for the new house, I'll call and be like, hey, how the fuck do I start this weed whacker? Like,
You too, bitch. That's how I learned.
that's true. Yeah, it's pretty scary buying a house.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, how do you feel doing your first big boy thing?
It's good. I had my inspection today, this morning, so.
How'd that go? When do you close?
I close on the 18th. There's a few things. My brother's my inspector, which is good because he can explain shit to me. This isn't like a random.
Mikey?
No, Corey. My brother.
Mikey's
Corey.
in L.A.
He like.
I know. That's why I was
Yeah.
fucking asking them all accusatory.
No, the other
Yeah,
one.
that is what like my brother does. So he does like home inspections and house flipping and stuff. So it was kind of cool. He was able to like explain this stuff to me more to my understanding. But yeah,
That's good.
It was good.
I didn't like our inspector.
We didn't have one for this place.
Well, the last time we had one, I didn't care for him.
Dude, I'm right
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Inspector the Hunt.
You're a mean one, Inspector Hunt. I don't know why I went with the Grinch with that. Don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
But yeah, the house, there's nothing too wild. There's a couple electric things that need to be fixed and a few like easy plumbing things, but hopefully get some money off for those. And yeah, should be smooth sailing.
And you legit have fucking Tuba coming to rent it from you?
Tuba and his girlfriend, they each stopped by today to look at the unit. They're fully 100%.
Stop calling it the unit, okay?
Is it just a bedroom?
No,
it's the unit.
We got the unit
That's code
and the
for he had a
igloo.
three-way with Tuba and his fucking girl.
No, they
'cause
came
Riley
separately.
is-
I fucked each of them individually.
Nice.
And then he came to my house and fucked me. Riley's just been getting his dick wet at every opportunity today.
It is so slimy and it smells kind of funny.
Yeah, that's not from
That's
me.
not normal.
That's from Tuba.
That's from Tuba.
With a name like Tuba, you sound like your dick smells. So.
Well, the
It
hunt is
sounds-
clean because he doesn't do anal.
Maybe.
Oh, is it?
We might have to rescind that.
Is this the first conversation?
The hunt
where you
On-
dropped
on
that?
air.
The hunt's lady wants to do anal, so the hunt's gonna do anal.
Yes. Man, all those T-shirts we have made up that the hunt don't do anal.
Accidental anal is
So
not fun.
she just looked at us and said, "He's not wrong."
Hey, why don't you tell her to slide over onto the couch with you guys? Why don't you
Slide
make
on
some
over
room?
onto the couch.
She won't have headphones, but we can we can make it work. So
We can make this work.
this is Lady Hunt.
We got Riley, Twee, the Hunt, and Lady Hunt.
Oh,
Lady
Jesus.
Hunt. Is that what we're
not
going
sticking
with?
with that.
yeah, we're
What'd you
sticking
say?
with Lady Hunt.
Her name's
Lady
Autumn.
Hunt.
I think we're going to stick with Lady Hunt.
Thank you.
So, hey guys, can I get an update on Area 51? Does anyone know anything?
100 people went. They
One guy
created
died.
Wait, really?
No,
Yeah.
shut up.
Like, did he actually try?
Yeah,
to
he
storm?
ran into the part where they're like, "Yeah, don't pass here," and someone shot him. You know,
For real?
look it up. Fact check me.
I've been looking for shit and I can't find anything. I find this one YouTube thing that's like, we're going live from Area 51, and there's a countdown for 10 minutes, and then when 10 minutes it goes off, it just starts again.
Yeah, and then we lost
And I'm
all
like,
the useless
God damn it,
people.
you got me.
That's probably a conspiracy so nobody else tries to run.
No, man, look it
They're
up.
like, we're
Look it
gonna
up.
say we
Look up
killed somebody.
one dead.
He just said he fucking tried.
Honestly, the
Well, I mean,
starter of it all
not that
pussied
hard.
out. That's what happened is
Yeah.
the FBI came to him and was like, yeah, no, you're not doing this. So then he created a concert for all the people who had already, it's called like Alien Stock or
Yeah.
something like that.
And it's today?
Yeah,
It already
he
happened.
scheduled it for the day of the raid, but
Oh, no shit.
yeah, he went.
Oh, wait, that was yesterday. Fuck,
Yeah.
I'm all messed up because we're recording on Saturday.
Yeah.
this week.
Sorry, my fault.
We did get the video we so badly wanted, which was the one person on the news station
With the run.
who did the
With the
Naruto
run.
run in the background.
Yeah,
Did you see
man.
someone showed up on a Segway?
Someone showed up on a Segway.
They had a Segway. There was a Segway there.
Can you Naruto run on a Segway? Like lean forward and arms back?
I went.
Well, I think
You
that would
might?
help your
Oh, like the Sonic run.
Excuse
Yes.
me.
Okay.
It's
we're
Sonic
old.
the
Naruto.
Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. We're old.
That's
Sonic.
not the hedgehog.
Naruto's not like I don't know how old Naruto is, but
It's like 2001.
okay.
Yeah, we were out of high school by then, dude. We weren't watching cartoons.
All right, listen, Joby has
It's art.
some sort of explaining to do.
You have to put a space
multiple
between
levels.
Joe and B.
No, not Hunter. Hunter makes his own
Everybody
rules.
but Hunter. Hunter's got a special pass for that.
For what?
Oh, great. I
Joby,
Joby.
you want to give
Joby?
us, you
The
want to give
Joby
a show a promo?
Yeah. Okay. So you got this is just for Joby. You can cut this from the episode, but this is for the Joby Show, featuring Joby in the Joby Hut in the Any Pod Will Joby.
Is that it?
I think
Yeah,
he's done
sure.
that.
Listen to Joby on the Inner Joby Joby.
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 Dutchie, I got a story for you though.
What's up?
I got fucking half catfished this week.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
I didn't want to tell this on my own show because this girl asked so many questions. She was like, "Show me this room," and I was like, "I really don't want to."
What?
The podcast studio. She was like, "I want
Start from square one. Where'd you meet
Tinder.
this fucking Bowser?
I was gonna guess
This
Tinder when
girl-
you
The
said
docs.
catfish.
This girl hid her size so unbelievably well. She deserves an Oscar. I don't. Whatever the graphic.
Leo who?
Like, she's unreal. I've never experienced such deceit.
Can you explain how she did that? How do you hide your size when you're taking pictures of yourself for a dating website?
Because like,
You just take a picture of your face.
yeah,
Photoshop.
she was pretty. She was a
So it
pretty
was
girl.
shoulders up.
Yep.
You only saw her from
But
the
there
shoulders
was a
up.
couple where she just worked that goddamn angle, and she did not look big.
It mi-
Because I did my
I
invest.
could do that too.
Well, that's the thing. So anytime you see a girl who posts mostly upper body and has big titties flashing to divert the eyes, you have to do a little bit of research to see if she's a little bigger.
I got distracted by the cleavage.
Well, yeah.
Is that? Hold on. I got a question for Dutchie.
I know this is a rule, though. I know this is a thing they do. So I did some investigation. I found her Facebook. I looked into it. She hides that shit well.
Dutchie.
Yeah.
You seem like you have a better opinion on this. I can ask Autumn too. Is employing the titties up strategy a real thing on Facebook and other such sites where people post pictures of themselves?
What is titties up?
Yeah. You only show from the titties up.
Yeah, that's their best angle. Well, I'm chunky.
It's my favorite.
I'm a heavier girl, so that if you hold the phone and you go angle down, it makes your face look skinnier. But like if somebody else takes a picture of me, they'll probably taking it from the downside, and then I got like 17 chins, and like it's just it just depends.
Dutchie, I feel that. That's why we have a low angle camera right now, only showing our titties.
I was gonna say you're
We had
fat
to do
shaming,
multiple
Riley. You
screen
ain't
tests
always
before
been
they felt
skinny.
okay.
Well, no, I'm not even fat shaming. I feel deceit. I feel there was deception here, and I wasn't happy about it. So,
and here's where it doesn't add up.
Question for you, Riley.
What's up?
Sorry, I can barely hear through the headphones.
Yeah.
So if she would have shown how she actually looked, would you still have invited her over?
No, I wouldn't have matched with her because I'd not.
Nope.
Not to be frank, I
you're
have a
shallow.
type. I have a type, and that doesn't fit my type. But that's fine.
Was that a fat joke?
No,
He's
it's not a
more
fat
shallow
joke.
than
She
an
didn't
empty
fit in your
Dixie cup.
type?
Shallow hell and shit.
Okay.
You might not even know
So-
what shallow hell is.
But wait, hold on.
Yeah.
This is where your story doesn't add up
Yeah.
because you are an experienced Tinder
That's the
matcher.
thing, dude. I did.
No. Don't defend yourself yet.
Okay, go on. Go.
You have been through 17 different apps, and you matched well over I'd say probably
5
600
times.
times.
Okay.
I'm like 300 probably throughout. Yeah.
What would you say your record is
For what?
Wait.
for matches?
I have 118 on Tinder and probably a good 200 on Hinge.
So out of 300, would you say you're at least 500 with like your success rate? Are you maybe
I'm pretty
750 here?
Yeah, I'm pretty selective with my swipes. So like usually I play my range. Like I don't shoot.
Selective swipes.
I don't
huh?
shoot. I don't shoot out of my range, but I also don't. I don't stoop for under. I hit that 6.5 to like 8.2 market. I know my range and I stick within it.
So are we talking a New Hampshire 8.2 market?
Yeah, of course
or are
we're
we
talking a New Hampshire 8.2.
So what's that? National
Okay.
average, like a 5.6?
Yep.
In Florida.
Yeah, probably.
Give or take 0.2?
Okay, so I did my research.
Okay, proceed.
though. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I did my research. There were 0 signs. There were more signs that she wasn't a larger girl. And then, so I even asked to like go on like a date type thing, and she was like, "Oh, I'll just come over." And I was like, "Okay." Like I
tried to do the right thing, but
Yeah.
all you want to do is fuck.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even have to work for this. Jesus, okay.
Maybe she knew you'd be disappointed and didn't want to go through the whole date.
That's why she brought Chinese food.
Yeah, so the whole thing was she was like, okay, yeah, you know what? We don't have to go out. I'll bring food over, and then we can watch a movie. And I was like, okay. Like, I think I worked like a 14-hour day that day to end like a 60-plus hour week. So I was tired, and then this girl shows up, and she fucking waddles up to the door, and I was like, oh, no.
Kylie.
I'm sorry. Can you clarify, like, how do you have an idea of how, like,
You ever
big-
see a penguin walk?
Okay, but penguins aren't.
That should have been right up your alley.
Exactly. You got a fucking penguin for a
Content, bro.
mascot.
Fucking content. What the fuck's wrong with you?
She was perfect. Was she wearing a black and white dress?
No, she was wearing a fucking
Was she wearing a
flannel for
tuxedo?
some reason.
I like flannel.
That flannel ain't fuck clothes, all right?
Flannel ain't fuck.
It's what?
Not with that. Again, not with that attitude. Damn.
So, luckily,
Put a flannel on your penguin.
so she shows up with the worst.
I want to know what the soundtrack was as she, quote, Riley waddled up to the door.
Wah, 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 wah,
Tuba
wah,
was
wah,
there.
wah,
Tuba was playing the tuba when she got there.
Oh my god.
He sat upstairs
I hope
and looked
Tuba
out the
wasn't
tiny
there.
window.
Creepy fuck.
So
my
she
chance.
comes in with the worst Chinese food I've ever eaten. Like, so I'm not.
Dude, even bad Chinese food's good.
It wasn't. That's where I was shocked. I was like, yeah, it's like sex. All Chinese food's at least a little bit good, and it wasn't. It was bad.
Narrator, it was not good.
Yeah. So I'm just out. I'm not in the mood. Like at this point, I'm kind of annoyed. I kind of just want her to leave. But she's she's very pleasant and talkative, and I'm over it.
Riley felt the same way about her that he does me. All he wants me to do when I get to his house is leave, but I don't.
So,
and you haven't since like 7th grade, right?
Sophomore year of high school? No, we were friends then. Junior year of high school.
Yeah. So we watch a couple episodes of Parks and Rec and eat Chinese food. And
is that the move? Is she seeing like
you let
the
him
arsenal?
tell his fucking story? All you do is interrupt
No,
him.
this is story time. We get to fill in. We get some interjection. Yeah, it's good.
I'm going to start
Fucking
calling
married
Chris
life,
the
guys.
fucking Riddler.
So we watch.
I'm here for
it. We watch a couple episodes of Parks and Rec. She asked about the podcast and stuff to go in, so that's why I didn't tell this on my own podcast. Cause she was like, "Oh, can I listen? Can I have some stickers?"
She was star fucking. She knew you. She recognized you, dude. She was star fucking.
And
She wanted
New
you for
Hampshire
the
ain't that
clout,
big,
Riley.
bro.
And
New Hampshire ain't that big. She was like, "That's that penguin fucker."
so
She's like, I have a chance.
So what I think is, I'm gonna put my favorite movie on, so that way I could just pay attention to that and zone out. So I throw Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse on, and I just get lost in that movie. And I sit on the other end of the couch from her, and she starts doing the scooting over.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is an audio podcast. She starts scooting over, and luckily I'm dog watching. So I got Benny, and I put him right here, right next to me, so she can't get too close. So then she scoots on up to next to Dog to make Benny a chubby sandwich, because we're both larger.
God.
You know?
It's like putting a nickel between two cinder blocks. Like that.
Oh my gosh.
That poor 12-pound dog.
Yeah.
Just getting squished.
That poor pepperoni.
So then the dog moves and stuff. I put him on my lap, and then at one point she picks the dog up, puts him on the ground, takes my arm, and goes, "This one's for cuddling me now." And like puts it around her and comes into me, and I'm just like, oh.
She didn't even try to cuddle him. She just went straight up for the full Nelson.
It's like I had this arm here, and then I did like a lean on my couch, like so.
Riley just
Oh my gosh, she's bad at reading signs.
he straight up boxed out.
So
Riley knows how to clean the glass.
I do, man. I do. And I can see her in my peripheral, like keep looking to see like if I'll make a move, and I'm just not. Like I'm over this. I want to go to bed. Like I'm tired. I'm not in the mood in the slightest. And she's just not getting it. So the movie ends, and she's like, "What do you want to watch next?" And I was like, I gotta let the dog
back of
out.
my eyelids.
I was like, I gotta let the dog out. So then I let the dog out to go pee, and I just sit out there on my phone for like 25 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know
embarrassing.
I don't know how I'd feel about that, leaving that girl in your house that long.
Yeah,
There's only $50
She's
missing
got
from
hidden
the bin
cameras in
bin.
there now. Now she set up hidden cameras in there now.
That's
Maybe.
fine. She can watch.
She's gonna wear your skin.
It'd be weird if you could do like
All right, animal.
What if you could do like a star system, like a 5-star system on Tinder? And you could just
Can
like
you?
rate her like a half star and be like, "This bitch is fat."
They should.
Don't let her
They
feel
should
liar.
Put psycho.
They should make
psycho.
an Uber for Tinder. Like, the tread's a little worn out, or
Tinder rate.
Right.
it's a bumpy ride.
She had beef curtains. Like it just wasn't working
On the other
out.
end, it's like you see a chubby guy, but he's got a 5-star rating. You look at the comments, the girls see like this guy lays it fucking down. Like he may be a little bigger, but he lays that fucking pipe.
You see?
I would swipe on
Yes.
You see?
Is he a construction worker because he had pipe to give?
That would be like a plumber dog.
So I come back
Listen,
in. I come back in, and she says something like, "Oh, do you want me to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just pretty tired." And she's like, "Well, let me help you clean up." And I was like, "I'm good. I can handle it.
I could throw these in the garbage.
Yeah.
It's
I was like,
okay."
I'm good. Don't worry." So then I slowly lead her to the door because she's still not quite.
No,
not
Riley-
quite there.
She wanted that dick.
Riley was at the door for 10 minutes while she cleaned up.
So I opened the door a little
What?
bit so she could get the hint to leave. And then she like kind of tries to come in, and I'm just like,
To you?
Yeah. And I was like, "Well, good night."
Wow.
I was like, "Well, good night." And then I backed up and held the door entirely open.
Just completely can't read that
Yeah.
situation.
So
And
not
then-
only was he boxing out, he was throwing out jukes too. Kid's a 5-sport athlete.
Dish and dime.
Yeah.
Dish and dime.
Grabbing boards.
So then she
Terrible.
She like barely gets out the door, turns around, and she's like an inch from where my door would close, and she's looking like lost almost. She's like, "What happened?" Like in her mind, you can tell. And then I'm just like, drive safe, and just slammed the door, turned the light off, and just walked away.
Oh my god!
And might I say, immediately FaceTimes all of us to tell us the fucking story. Can you believe it? And he was like, I guess on the plus side, I have all this fucking Chinese food here now.
That isn't even good.
Did he tell you the best part? Because
he did.
The next
I'll
morning.
let him tell it.
Oh, man.
Roll scene.
So I'm like, all right, never going to hear from her again. She might hit me up, but I'm never going to really talk to this girl again. And I was like, well, at least
she knows where you live.
At least I got some free Chinese food out of this, because I had lo mein still. I was like, I'm going to eat that for lunch tomorrow for NFL football still.
It's a poor choice.
Yeah, well, I already had it, so...
I know, it's a poor choice on her part.
I like lo mein, all right? We'll get to that. I wake up the next morning to a $17 Venmo request for Chinese food.
Did you...
What? She's not going to buy you food and then not get the dick. That makes sense to me.
She might.
She's in the right here. What happened?
I agree.
So, me never wanting to.
This is a double standard, Riley. Because if you took a chick out to dinner and you had every intention of laying it down, and then she shuts you out.
If you're on
No, I'm on
Tinder,
board
that's
with
what it's
Chris.
for.
I'm on board with Chris.
This is a double standard.
No.
Tinder is for fucking. If you don't fuck and she buys you food, you pay her back.
Tinder's a
If you were
battlefield.
on Hinder, which is for relationships.
Dutch, Tinder's a battlefield.
Pat Bennett's are over there.
Loves the battlefield, Hunter.
It's 2019, baby.
So
if it was on Hinder, then yeah, she'd be out the money. But it was on Tinder,
Hinge?
so yeah, isn't that the one for
yes,
relationships?
Hinge, not Tinder.
What'd I say?
Tinder.
You
said
said you said Hinder.
Oh, I did say Hinder. Wasn't that a really bad
I thought you
band
said
in the
Tinder
90s?
twice.
Hinder is the song that's about
Yeah, I'm on
Sorry
Hinder
if
and
you're
Tinge.
calling me so late. You guys know that song?
You are so dumb.
Southern Angel, hear your name, it sounds so
Yeah.
sweet.
Is that Nickelback?
No, it's Hinder.
That's Hinder.
I take that back. He's dumber.
Why is he dumb?
That was the last girl I dated's favorite song. Anytime we drove somewhere, she would just
What?
blast that. Yeah.
Immediate red
Cheating song.
flag.
The lips of an angel.
Yeah, that one.
So, Riley, is this the first time you're getting back in the saddle since your summertime lover moved to be
Utah.
a Mormon ski instructor?
Yes.
Mormon.
Don't worry, she'll be back.
She moved to Utah to be a ski instructor where
That's
there's
fucking
no mountains
cool.
or no snow.
Can I be
They
honest?
got hot
Yeah,
tubs.
dude,
Hot tub time machine.
she's in Park City, which is big mountains and stuff.
I
It's
I
X
still
Games
don't
and
believe
stuff
you.
happen.
I don't believe it either.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
I paid the $17 because I was like, I never want to have to deal with this again.
Shout out
What,
to Chivalry.
what would have happened if I declined it? Like, I am curious. Part of me wanted to just to see what would happen.
She
She
knows
probably
where
would
you
have
live.
showed
though.
up and ready to suck your dick.
That's how horror movies start.
She doesn't show up asking for the money. She's like, we swiped right. I want dick sucks.
Riley's out here going,
right.
move
to
over.
perform them.
Riley's out here just going, move over. Comedy is dead. Chivalry, you got nothing on it.
Well, hey, you did the right thing, right? Or at least
Yeah.
He did.
the quote
No,
unquote
he
right
did
thing.
a thing.
He did a thing.
It was a thing for sure.
Well, it sucks that that's your first go round, man. After your summer fling, because I know you were really into
He
that
wasn't
broad.
fucking.
She dumped you for John Smith and them.
Oh, fucking roasted.
Oh, no, I've fucked since then.
Yeah, I mean,
Smith
dude,
and
my
Pocahontas?
cheeks don't count.
I fucked a different Tinder girl since then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I asked you if it was the first time, and you said yes.
Oh, no, I don't
Yeah,
know.
'cause he's a fucking
I've kind
liar.
of been hoeing out lately. It's been a little fun.
I could tell you showed up to sports the other night, 3 sheets to the fucking wind, all hopped up on White Claws and shit.
They were Trulies.
Right?
What?
I know they were Trulies because, wait,
There ain't no rulies.
when you're drinking Trulies,
That's a
You guys are
fact.
so dumb.
the correct
Are
term
you
is
excited for
idiots.
your kids to become us?
I'm
Kind of.
practicing.
Yeah.
With us?
That's why. That's why I said in the chat the other day that you guys are like my adopted kids.
We're preparing you for.
You're welcome. Also,
I ain't mad at it.
will you buy me an Xbox?
We've got
Hey,
three.
in our family, we pass them down. There's a hierarchy. I get the new one. The older one gets my hand-me-down. The younger one gets his hand-me-down, and so on and so forth.
So you're one of the boys? Are you your own son?
Chris, I'm probably her oldest.
That's about right. I like it.
Shout out to our anniversary.
Yeah,
19 years on Tuesday.
Hey. Yo, fucking, you found one, and you're like, "This is it. This is
we've
the
been
pussy
together.
I like."
We've been together almost as long as Hunter's been alive.
Can you actually put that on hold because our episode comes out on Tuesday? So
what?
So what, motherfucker?
I put our anniversary.
Yeah,
on
we
hold.
need all the attention. Episode 66. Come on now.
Because they're our children.
You know what? I want a time machine so I can hear 69.
Oh man, 69.
I hear
69 is
69.
electric.
Yeah, so we recorded.
It's electric,
Dude, Hunter made a line last night. He was like, "Dude, there was so much electricity in the air that my phone is at 100%."
Fucking nerd.
Good.
Dutchie, I'm fucking big
like
brain
it.
boy over here. I'm fucking
I
beep.
know.
Dude, I was almost in
I
tears.
know.
Our computer reset 2 hours into our recording for
man.
for no reason whatsoever, and Joe was.
You didn't update it.
That's why.
It was.
That's why.
It was an update. And Joe.
I'm smart
Joe
too.
thought he
Fuck
like
yeah,
kicked
we're the
power-
brains.
No, it's happened to us.
But we were on FaceTime with Adam Simmons when it popped up. We were pretty much waiting to see if the recovery files would be there or not.
Robert
And
Moore was there.
It
by
was
the
like
way.
we won the fucking Super Bowl, dude. When we
It was-
saw that thing pop up, and I looked down and Adam's just dying laughing.
It was better than Malcolm
Audacity's
Butler
pretty good.
intercepting the pass on the goal line. It was wild.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Audacity's pretty good about that.
Yeah.
It will recover your
Yeah,
shit.
we only had one situation ever happen was because a fucking tuba kicked. You know on power strips the fucking.
I remember
the button.
Yeah, I remember.
That's
Tuba
why he's
fucking
banned.
toe fucked the button and hard
he
rebooted
toe
the PC.
fucked.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm doing later.
Toe fucking?
Yeah.
You should start with a toe if you want to do anal.
Yeah, we had to settle.
I'm going to start off with the fist first, and we're
What?
no, we're working our way
I
down.
wouldn't even want a fist in my vag. I pushed 2 kids out of there. I wouldn't want a fist going
You got
in.
big hands, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
That's the thing.
Matumbo, baby.
I don't got big hands.
Hunter's got little baby hands. Watch this.
Oh no.
That's because he's 4'9".
Look, wait, put it back.
you, Chris.
Put it back.
I don't need this. I don't need this.
Put your hand back. Show him your little baby hands. You have to get in front of mine. Look
Oh my
at these
God.
little baby. I got an
Jesus.
inch and a half on fingers.
That's
on
also
Have Autumn.
That's-
Autumn, put your hand up there.
her.
how
Our
big her
hands are
hand is.
almost the same size.
I guess that's what I
fucking
was.
Trump
That's
Jr.
what I was
over
going
here. You got little
for.
baby hands.
So if Hunter can't do the job, at least I can.
I got a little bit of hands.
There you go.
I have
Got to tag team that
the
shit.
smallest penis on the planet.
Well, it's proportionate to your height.
Yeah, dude, my legs aren't that long. It drags on the ground and it makes me feel good about myself.
How's the Irish doing, Chris? Let's hear an update.
10-7.
You winning?
Third quarter. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
baby. Are you gonna finally beat a ranked team?
Are you gonna
No, we did that last week.
No.
You
No,
guys
week
have
one we did
lost
that.
13 of your last 14 games to ranked teams.
Notre Dame's about to Michael Vick, Georgia.
I want to tell you how. Listen, I want to tell you how petty and salty Riley is. That he doesn't care about anything except for who my teams are playing,
Right.
and then he finds out like
LSU.
the worst parts about them, and he tries to amplify. I want to tell you what. For those of you that don't know, Riley and I do the Inner Circle Sports Show together, and this week in particular, the first 8 to 10 minutes are Riley getting absolutely fucking berated because he tried to come in with flames, dude. He tried to
it's
come in with smoke,
hilarious.
and he got nothing but flames.
I fucking killed Adam. I only had to say like 4 words to him, and it was murder. That's all I gotta say.
Because he's like, yeah, what's up with your bears? You almost fucked up. And I was like, nah, I'm straight, dude. I whooped your ass.
You did kill me in
your
DraftKings, dude. You fucking murdered me. You almost doubled my score.
Get fucking wrecked, idiot.
You took my.
And then he said something smart to Adam, too. And Adam went on like a fucking 6-minute uninterrupted tirade.
And then I
just see
murdered
his,
him
like,
at the end
face
of it.
Getting redder and
I
redder
didn't get
and
that far. I
redder.
didn't listen back all the way. But,
It was good.
yeah. So what did you bring me from the Plunge?
Oh, we
dude?
brought you some Plunge picks to wrap this puppy up.
We're gonna do some Plunge.
We're doing
picks?
some Plunge picks.
Some
You guys-
Plunge packs.
That's what he
You
said.
guys are unfamiliar with the
beef?
Plunge. We end every episode with a segment called Plunge Picks, where we draft our teams snake style based on a random topic. And this week, we're doing the Plunge Picks of time.
The best.
Explain.
The best time.
Well, that could be one of them. All right. So, do you want us to start it off, or do you want to...
I'd like you to fucking elaborate for one.
Like years or like
Time.
times?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
events?
Time.
Stop saying yes, bitch. Fucking explain.
It's time. What else do we have to explain?
Like Morris Day in the time?
Yeah, time.
Events. Anytime.
Time. So, I'll start. Hunter, you want to start? I'll go
start.
second. You guys want to kick it back to you two?
I
We'll do Hunter, Riley, Chris, Dutchy, Chris, Riley, Hunter.
Just keep track.
Yeah. So it's snake draft. So Melissa, it'll get to you, and you'll have 2 picks at the end of the first round. Okay. So we'll go 4 rounds. Hunter, start us off.
I'm going to start off with time. Like the herb.
Like THYME.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. On to my pick. I'm going to take clobbering time. It's clobbering time.
Like the discount Hulk.
Oh my gosh.
You know, he only got the thing hands when he was a kid, never the Hulk. It's clobbering time.
You know, so yeah. Sometimes I got to live in my clobbering time past.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's
a
fully
big
true.
fact.
I had one thing glove. I wasn't allowed Hulk hands. They weren't. The Hulk
He also
hands were
wasn't
a little
allowed
more
the full
expensive.
pair.
Yeah, I only got one thing glove.
I don't know that I would trust you with 2 of them.
I wouldn't
That's true.
trust
I had
him with
sock
fucking
and boppers,
anything.
and I was way bigger than my brothers at a very young age. I used to fuck them up with sock and boppers.
And by that, he would beat them up and then make them hit themselves.
Well, no, I would beat up.
See, he's the Lucas of his house because he's the younger brother that beats the fucking older
Well,
brother.
no, see, Mikey was way older than me, so I would kick the shit out of Corey with like sock and boppers and stuff because Corey was like 4 feet tall till senior year of high school, and then Mikey would smack the shit out of me for
messing with him.
Well, in my mind, you were whooping Mikey's ass.
No, Mikey was gone before I was bigger than him.
And I'm only saying that because I think he's going to hear this.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. All right, Chris, you're up.
I will go with. I don't. This is not fair because you had time to prepare.
Podcast time.
We told you the topic. You should have.
You said, "What are we doing today?" I said, "Time." You said, "What do you mean time?" I said, "Time." That's.
And then you said, "Stop fucking saying that." And then he gave me the phone, and I spelled out time in individual text.
And I said it's still not clear.
Yeah, instead of bitching about it, you should have
know
done
what, Dutchie,
research.
you
Chris.
go next. You seem like you have a bit more of a grasp on this, Chris.
I'm gonna say sexy time.
Sexy time. Yes.
Perfect.
And then sleepy time.
Yes. Bedtime.
That's what you get for not fucking trying,
All right,
Chris.
so Chris, now you go 2, and then we'll.
Did
go
I forfeit my first
No,
round
you'll
pick?
go for 2 now, and then we'll come to Hunt. We'll
No,
come to
go
me.
back to Riley.
Yeah. So, all right, so you have bedtime / sleepy time and sexy time. Those are solid picks.
Those are
great picks. All stars.
Those are hefty
Man,
picks.
I don't know how to do this.
Throw something out.
I'll say it's
Game time.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Which one?
I knew it.
It's game time or
Because
game
in my
time.
notes I have Sunday at 1.
I have
so
no. I had no. My game time is what time is it? Game time.
Okay. All right. So back to me.
No.
No, you guys
Second
are
one.
sorry. My
Damn,
apologies.
chill. Cool your jets.
Okay.
This is what he does to
All right,
you guys too, man.
Dutchie
He
threw me
flusters
off
the fuck
there,
out of you.
so
Get you off your game.
We're good.
I'm gonna go with fuck. What is it? I know what I want to say. The song from Back to the Future. It's called Back in Time.
Back in Time from Back to the Future.
Yes.
Okay.
Huey Lewis in the fucking news.
All right. I'm gonna take time. Why you punish me?
Oh, Hootie, you fucking bastard! Oh, dude, I'm big Hootie, man. I'm here for fucking
Dude,
Hootie,
it's fine
dog.
though. You can still pick a Darius Rucker song because they're like almost the same person.
Who? Hootie? Hootie and Hunt.
Hootie and Hunt. Hootie and the Hunt. Yeah, that's
Hootie and the Hunt. That's your new podcast, dude. Fuck Tam PC. When it's just you two, you're Hootie and the Hunt. The number one
country music
alternative
podcast.
I'm Hootie. This is the Hunt, and this is Hootie and the Hunt.
I love it. I'm here for
Oh my God, Hootie and the Hunt, hashtag TamPC. Fucking, we just got like half the shows in one go.
All right, Hunter, you're up for 2.
So I think that I'm going to go with...
Look at you guys are reading. This is not fair.
What do you mean?
You're fucking reading.
I'm looking at my toes. My toes hurt. I have arthritis. I have arthritis.
I'm calling tampering. This is fucking tampering.
To be fair, we didn't start prepping till we texted you about it.
It's fair. It's true.
Oh, bullshit.
Because we didn't.
And he didn't tell me shit,
Oh,
so I
that's
didn't even know
bullshit.
we were doing this.
I need your number so I can text you about it. We'll
Okay.
No, you already text my mom. You've texted enough moms for one lifetime. Chill the fuck out, dude.
Your mom gave me money today.
Hey, but word on the street, Riley said your mom is hot, though.
So I pick Hammer Time by MC Hammer.
All right, now stop.
Hammer Time. Stay the fuck away from my mom.
All right, your next one.
Closing time on Talking to My Mom.
So
No, just closing time.
The song or
I
something
know
okay.
That's what I
want
Could
to
you
take
say?
me home, and it's not. No, I want Riley's mom to take me home.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
I purposely got his mom's number so that I could text her because I was big salt.
Okay.
I could tell. I
All right,
remember.
I'm gonna take The Time I Lost My Virginity.
Fuck, I was gonna take that.
Does it have to have the word time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Or it has
Sound
to
like
be
it.
a time.
Okay, so I'm going to go with 11:11.
Yeah,
we had that one.
We had
We
that
had
in
that
our
one.
notes. Good pick. All right, Dutchie, you're up for your last 2 picks.
My last 2 picks would be probably Alone Time.
That's a sleeper.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and that's something we have to talk about. What the fuck?
Hey, man.
That's when I masturbate.
Little man in the boat.
And I'll have to do a song because y'all did a
shit.
song. So
You
I'm
might
gonna
take
do.
my last pick. I'm nervous.
Time is on my side. That one.
Is that the?
That's a song.
It is. You just sang it, so fucking
Is
good on you.
my
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an old song, and it's actually from a Denzel Washington horror movie from the early 2000s or the late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Adventure Time.
Oh.
That's a great
That's a
fucking
good
pick.
That's a good. I didn't think of that
We
one.
watch it every day.
That's
Yeah.
Who's your
Adventure
favorite
Time.
character?
Lumpy Space Princess all day.
Lumpy Space Princess is hers.
I
I'd
got-
probably say
'cause I got
Abracadaniel.
lumps. She's my favorite.
Abracadaniel is actually drawn as a dick, and he just has a face on him.
Abracadaniel's
Look it out. Stay woke.
hilarious because it's Stevie Janikowski.
Fuck yeah. It's all
all right,
connected.
Hunter. Can you help me this one? Can you give me dun 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 dun?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
It's the time of the season when your love runs high.
Who's your daddy?
What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me?
Nobody knows those words. You just do that.
The time of the season for love.
Yeah, I'm with you, dog.
All right, yeah, time of the season by the Zombies. Hunter, wrap it up.
Can I double down on the time that Riley lost his virginity?
Why? Because it was
Why were you
special to you
there?
two?
Hunter's like, plot twist. It was also the time I lost mine.
Nice.
I think that I think my wife is going to take that one, but
She
you know,
might, dude.
maybe I'm biased.
She had some fucking sleepers.
Fuck it. The time Chris lost his virginity.
That was, yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
Was it bad?
I was pretty good.
Kind of, yeah.
We talked
The
about
guy-
that. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
The guy that I lost my virginity to had a huge dick, and then I've been disappointed ever since. I thought they were all that big.
What do you
Not
mean?
with
Chris,
you.
Chris has mystery, intrigue, intellect, hammercock.
Baldness.
Dutchie, you see that?
She was straight stroking my bald head the other day, and she goes, "It's getting pretty smooth up here, big guy."
I thought you were gonna say balls, and I was not.
You were not
for the end
prepared.
of that sentence.
Dutchie, you see that couch behind you?
Yes.
That's your bed tonight.
It's my bed last night.
Is that the comfy couch?
I was watching Rick and Morty till like
I
fucking
was out
3 in
until
the
2 in the
morning.
morning. I went to Hollow Scream with some hillbilly friends.
Nice.
Fuck, why did I say time travel?
All right, yeah,
fucking Hall of Fame.
honorable,
Time cube.
honorable mention.
Center time cube. How the fuck did I not say that?
You're flustered, bitch.
I hate this game. This is fucked up.
America time.
Oh yeah, some honorable mentions. 9/11. You always gotta take a photo. It's a great joke when it's on your clock.
Following that, 420.
420, great time. You had the 11/11.
Yeah, that was the trifecta, big three.
I'm surprised you didn't pick all of them, Hunter, since you typically pick themed.
I haven't done that since Shrek, and Shrek wasn't winning.
No, you picked water and you won with it.
You did.
That's true. That's true.
2:15. That's when school ends, which I guess is a bad time for you guys, but was good for us.
But 11:55 when lunch happens.
Yep.
Nice.
1 o'clock on Sundays, kickoff.
4:25 on Sundays, also kickoff.
8:15 on Sundays, kickoff.
And then what? 8:20, 8:25 on Mondays, kickoff.
Halftime. That's Autumn's.
Halftime.
Autumn's
Autumn's contribution. Hers was also time. This herb. I stole that one.
Just gonna let you sit in that one.
Titty time.
Titty time. Yep.
Titty time.
What else did we have? We had a few others.
Yeah, well, there's a lot that fucking obviously popped off after we're done. So.
Time to go. That's a great time. You're at a party and you're like, all right, I've had it with here. You go up to to whoever you're there with, and you're like, time to go. We gotta get out.
Wartime.
Oh, well, I enjoyed myself even though I fucking sucked. So,
hey man,
thanks for bringing time.
Just wait. You will be surprised in the polls because the team you expect to win never fucking wins.
Yes, it does. It's always Riley every week. You know why?
It's
Because he
me.
posts the poll.
I have been blowing him out of the water and blowing him.
Listen, I'm going to tell you what, Hunter, and you guys need to get more involved with this. Riley makes the graphics, and the way he words some of the shit paints him in a very positive light, and it downplays some of your guys'
Yeah, and you know what? Against all odds, I still come out on top because that's what a true fucking alpha is, Chris.
Yeah,
take notes.
Fucking Rudy and shit.
Okay. I fell down the stairs getting
that
fucking
was
set up.
Fucking funny.
I had a PC tower in my hands. Like I brought my desktop here. I'm carrying the tower, and then I just feel it falling, and I'm just like.
You know in the Charlie Brown comics when he goes to kick the ball and Lucy pulls it away? His shit was like that. It was fucking incredible.
When he said he was carrying a PC tower, I envisioned Kevin from The Office walking in with that pot of chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like he went down and I watched him stick the laptop further away from him, or the tower away from him.
15-pound desktop computer.
And he just like benched it so that it took less force. Like he counteracted the force down by pushing it away.
It just took a huge fall to my ass.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I don't want to alarm you guys, but I think I see someone in your kitchen.
Might be my brother Taylor.
Okay. Well, if there's someone else in the house, that's cool. But
are you liking? Are you liking
talking about ghosts and shit? You know,
the Hunter's couch cam.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I dig it.
This is
you guys
the new
should do this all the time. Yeah, you should do that all the time.
We've recorded so much content this weekend.
I heard. I can't wait, man. I'm here for it.
We did like a 3-hour episode last night for episode 69. That'll be coming in like a month. And then today we did an interview at a distillery with the guy who runs it. We had an interview with the local photographer. We have tomorrow's episode for the actual episode this week. So we're banking up some stuff to try to alleviate some recording times for when, all this house shit comes up and Hunter's got school. So it's been good.
Yeah,
We've been flying high though. Like usually we got burned out. Right now we're in a mode where we're fucking in our prime.
Autumn said it better than I ever could. We just out here booling. We booling.
Like a bull?
What's a bull?
Yeah. Well,
so
it is a bull.
A big thing with horns?
No, that's a bull, babe.
Have you ever heard like I'm just cooling out, like you're hanging out, cooling out,
chilling?
Yeah, like that.
Maxing, relaxing, all cool. Like,
yeah.
Exactly. Outside of the school.
Yeah, bullin' is chilling.
So because Bloods can't use the letter C because of the Crips,
I didn't know that.
They say bullin'.
What?
I'm not kidding. That's actually where it comes from.
Where'd you learn that?
Inner City High School.
Inner City High School. You don't have one of those in New
We
Hampshire.
have three of them.
Our whole city is inner city high schools.
Fuck off.
Dude, you got to take a trip up here. You will see.
Hunter, one thing I got to ask you real quick before we wrap up. How mad are you about the vape shit? Are you still the Juul God?
Yeah, I am.
Are you going to be okay when they outlaw that shit and you got to buy it on the black market?
I mean, dude, I just drink the pods, so I can just go.
Pods.
Yeah, I can just go to any vape store and just buy like a 20 ml. 20 mls is a lot in one sitting, but the 0.5 ml that works.
It's like a shot.
Yeah,
Shot
right
a pod.
right on.
Shot a pod.
Guys, thanks for coming in, man. This has been Hunter and Riley from The Plunge. Where can they find you at, boys?
At Plunge Podcast on Twitter and at The Plunge Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah,
or you can just find everything you need on innercirclepn.com.
Yeah, so
it's kind of one-stop shopping.
Yeah, we're the Plunge Podcast.
Oh, wait.
THE Plunge Podcast.
We get to announce this now.
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations! What's your pronoun?
Skip a beat.
What's your pronoun?
Zers Zimbabwe. Is that the...
I'll call you all of those.
Zippity-doo-dah.
October 29th, if you're in the New Hampshire area, the southern Maine area or whatever, we are now booked for a live show at Curly's Comedy Club on October 29th at 7:30 p.m. You can get your tickets soon. Check out our Facebook page and our Instagram. We'll be posting more about it. But seats are limited. Get your tickets now. See us in person. So, yeah.
Florida man.
That's fucking
That's
cool.
new.
You gonna put no fatties in your ad?
Must send full body photos before buying tickets.
No fatties.
We're going to screen our audience.
I'm going to send you a No Fat Chicks t-shirt that you can wear before then.
I would absolutely wear that.
They have that. That's from fucking Revenge of the Nerds. I know you guys weren't alive yet, but Booger wore that shit in Revenge of the Nerds.
That's awesome.
How old are you? Like 57? What?
I'm finna be 39, Hunt.
I'm finna be 22 in like 11 months.
We know.
Yeah, you just turned 21. You can't say what you're gonna be. You just.
I mean, I fucking can't.
I'm 21 in 1 month.
You're what?
What?
What'd you say?
That's how people talk about their kids. Oh, he's 18 months. I'm like, bitch, he's 2.
I'm
Hunter's
205
64 months.
Just round up. Just round up, bitch.
He's
like,
still
I'm
breastfeeding.
418 months, but, you know.
He's still breastfeeding. He's a sophomore in college.
Is that you? You're the kid from Game of Thrones?
Listen, he had a hot mom. You
Joffrey.
gotta suck a titty where you can get it.
That wasn't Joffrey. That was Robin.
That Sky Kingdom kid.
I saw all of
Sucking all
7
titties.
episodes, and I want to be Ramsay, is all I have to say.
That's Autumn, dummy.
That's Autumn.
Yeah.
There's ghosts in your house, Hunter. I see it on camera.
Ramsey's a badass.
Ramsey is cool. I want to watch Thrones again, but I don't want to pay.
I want to watch him flay somebody, because I never saw that.
Check that shit out.
Fucking at Bobby Flay. Thanks for listening to HTNOS.
Yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by, man.
Hey, where can they find you?
Well, I'm
Everywhere.
I'm gonna get there.
Internet.
If you are, like we said at the top of the show, if you are coming to us on Podcoin, we're available literally everywhere else: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts. I hear Stitcher's making a play to be the new Podcoin. They've kind of updated their shit a little bit.
I saw a thing for that. It seems like it doesn't seem like they're having a paid platform, but they're having the discoverability thing where you can apply to kind of be put on a discover section on their main page. So
I re-downloaded it. I'm gonna check it out again.
Yeah.
It's like Tinder for you.
Yeah, it is. I have a lot of podcast apps. I swipe right.
I only have one.
We're HTNOS on all the platforms. HTNOS.com.
HTNOS on your forearm.
Everywhere, yeah. 5 fucking letters will get you there, baby. Give us a call, 813-773-5706. Don't forget to check out the Inner Circle Podcast Network at Inner Circle PN on all the socials and innercirclepn.com. You can find us. You can find The Plunge. You can find Simmons and Moore. Shit Happens When You Party Naked, The Hood Diner, and Failing Hollywood, as well as the Inner Circle original programming like Comedy is Dead, Inner Circle Sports, Throwing Smoke, what's the other one? Slimmer Circle, all that good shit.
Chris is way better than this at this than us.
Outros? Oh, absolutely.
Talking.
I'm also reading right now.
Yeah, I can't do that, Chris.
Next week, we're going to be joined by the deliciously sinful Kara.
Oh, yeah,
I love it. I love it.
That's going to be a good one. Dude, I'm cutting all the Florida stories even, man. That's just going to be nonstop fuck talk for
It's just going to be
90
live
minutes.
phone sex for an hour.
Hey, I might try to parlay into some free credits that maybe we can do like a 3-way call on or something.
That's so stupid.
Or giveaways.
You said it's so stupid.
You can have giveaways like, hey, we're giving away 10 free minutes with deliciously sinful Kara.
And then, you know what? And then the following week after that, we've got Saturn Time Cube Expose. I'm going to be joined by Adam Simmons and Jason Almy, and we're going to...
Oh, God.
We're interviewing Mr.
Yep,
Nick
I'm out
Hinton,
that week.
the author of the Saturn Time Cube conspiracy, and we're going fucking deep.
So
wait,
that's
are you
just-
actually interviewing?
Yeah, Mr. Nick Hinton. He's the author of the Saturn Time Cube conspiracy book that just came out. He's joining us to talk about all this shit.
That's going to be a competition for just who gets to talk.
Yeah, you're not even going to talk on your own show.
It's literally
I
going to
am.
be like you're hosting one of the Inner Circle feed shows. You're just going to be like, yeah,
sure
this
am.
is the show, and then you'll be like, thanks for listening.
It's like, I'm not confident in much, but I'm confident in my Saturn Time Cube knowledge.
No, I'm not. But I'm
Read
here
up,
to learn,
bitch.
motherfucker. I've been reading. I've been watching videos. Me and Jason and Adam are in a separate chat where the three of us have just been like, but what if about this? Or what if this is this and this? And it's a lot of mind blow emojis and a lot of fucking links.
I think you guys need to like get together and like hash something out to where you guys have to have the similar type of questions, so you're not cutting everybody off.
Yeah, no. We're gonna work it out.
right.
Does Almy work? This man's always
Yes.
on his phone in some sort of group chat, Facebook group.
I think he works from home.
I
He's
literally...
back at the office now, so he's got plenty of free time.
I have just one parting word for you, and it's
me,
going to
Hunt.
help you in that collab show that you're going to be doing with the interview.
Hit me, Hunt.
Time. Thanks for listening, guys.
SaturnTimeCube.com. Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. This is #NoOffense.